Assistive technology solutions for reading. Today I would like to cover some solutions for reading. The first thing I'd like to talk about is screen reading software. The screen reading software is a software that reads out loud any items on the screen, a Word doc, or a PDF.
Welcome to Claro Software USA, the Claro red line of educational software.
If you need your textbooks in electronic format and will be attending a college, university, and/or tech school, your school of choice may already be a member of AMAC, and this will give you access to a screen reading software such as Claro Read. There are several different features within a screen reading software. They include the ability to adjust the rate, adjust the pitch, and adjust the voices. Some of you guys may also use a mobile tablet such as a Kindle to read your textbooks out loud as well. The great thing about the Kindle is there's some really cool assistive technology solutions built right in, even though they don't call them assistive technology. The first feature I'd like to talk about today within the Kindle is called WordWise. What this does is displays short definitions above difficult words while reading. This feature you can find within the Kindle Voyage, the Kindle Paperwhite 2, and then the regular Kindle. Amazon also lists over 3,000 WordWise enabled ebooks, so you can download one of these ebooks that also has this feature built in. The second feature within Kindle is called X-Ray. This is pretty a unique tool. X-Ray is a reference tool incorporated in the Amazon Kindle Touch, the Kindle Fire tablet, and Kindle Fire Phone and Fire TV. X-Ray lets user explore more in depth of the contents of the books to get to its bones. Audiobooks are also great solutions when it comes to reading. If you are a student, you can have access to Bookshare. Bookshare is an accessible online library for people with print disabilities. What's great about this is their free membership that are qualified for U.S. students and/or schools. So again, check out the school that you're attending to see if they're already a member of Bookshare and sign up. Another audiobook is called Audible.com. This is probably one of my favorites. It's digital audiobooks. And what's really cool about this is that all these books are actually read by Hollywood stars, authors, and professional narrators.
Ned Beatty, Ronnie Cox, and I, his co-stars, became his great fans.
You can listen wherever with this because Audible also has an app that works on the iOS platform and the Android platform. There's over 150,000 titles, which new ones are added to each day. It's helpful to know that Audible.com is actually a membership program. There is a monthly fee to rent the books. Several of you guys are probably using an iPad or an Android tablet for reading and may want to know about the types of apps that are available. There are over 27,000 reading apps and over 500,000 books and publications. Reading apps can really be defined as two ways: active reading apps and passive reading apps. When I talk about active reading apps, they're defined as your eyes are on the screen and you're following the words as they're read aloud. Most of the time, it's highlighting of just single words, sentences, or full paragraphs. Studies have actually showed that using active reading apps can improve comprehension by 38% up to 70%. Passive reading apps are those that are defined as no pictures, when it's just really the voice, like an audiobook.
This is Audible.
Simon & Schuster Audio presents Steve Jobs, written by Walter Isaacson.
I'm going to talk about a couple of active reading apps that you can find on the Android and the iOS platform. The first one I'd like to talk about is called VoiceStream. Again, it's a screen reader, text-to-speech. It highlights as it reads, which is really pretty awesome. What's great about this app is that you can import documents from Bookshare, Dropbox, Gutenberg, Word docs, and even PDFs. There are several different voices that you can choose from.
Hi, my name is Emma.
And if you don't like the free voices, you have the opportunity to buy different voices. The second app I'd like to talk to you about is Claro Speaks US. This is also an active reading app, text-to-speech. This app gives you the ability not only to change the font color, but you can also change the background color and the highlight color. You can import documents and PDFs directly into this app as well. You can save the text too as an audio file if you want to just listen to it later on. And since it follows along with highlighting, it gives you that visual tracking too.
Taking photos of documents requires some skill and practice. The characteristics of your camera and shooting conditions are also important.
If you are currently using an iPhone or an iPad, you have a built-in speech selection available to you.
Tools for Life, Georgia's Assistive Technology Act program.
Another resource that you have available is a website called rewordify.com. This is a free website that makes English easier to read. This is really cool because you can copy and paste paragraphs, sentences, etc. into this website, and it will rewordify using the context of the sentence to make it easier to use. Students can use this tool to make passages more understandable. Simplified words are actually highlighted for quick comparison with original words. There are also low-tech assistive technology solutions too when it comes to reading. These include using a magnifier to increase the size of the font, guided reading strips that allow you to visually track one sentence or one line at a time on a sheet of paper or in a book, a color overlay that will cover the whole sheet of paper or the whole book page to make it easier for someone to read, as well as a slant board that brings the book up in an angle that makes it easier to read as well. And that concludes our video. Thanks for watching!